Hi, everyone. It's so good to be with you this morning for our video Sunday school. We miss seeing you in person, and we're glad that we can at least do this. And just like we do every time you're here for Sunday school in the classrooms downstairs, we'll start by lighting the candle at the prayer table. This is the candle that I like to use when I pray here at church. And I'm going to ring the meditation bell. And you might get settled in and comfortable in your chairs and listen very closely until you don't hear the bell ringing anymore. And as you settle in, I wonder what you notice about how you're doing today. If it's a good day or a hard day, if you're feeling happy or sad or frustrated that it's cold and cloudy outside and that there's not too much to do. However it is you're feeling, I'm so glad you're here, and I want you to know that you are in my heart and in my prayers even as we're apart. And now we'll move into our lesson for today. We are in the Easter season. Did you know that Easter is not just one day, but a whole season? Easter is when we remember how even though Jesus was killed, even though he died, he rose from the dead. We celebrate that he is alive, and it's so amazing that we need 50 whole days to celebrate. And during the season, we hear stories about how after Jesus rose from the dead, he came to visit and to be with his friends. The story that we'll hear today comes from the Bible, from the Gospel of John. And maybe you remember from our Holy Week video that when Jesus was arrested, when he was killed, all of his friends ran away, even his best friend, Peter. His friends had promised that they would never leave him, that they would stay with him and protect him. But all of them got scared, and so they broke their promise to Jesus, and he was left alone. But after his resurrection, Jesus came to be with his friends, even though they had broken their promise. In today's story, Peter and some of the disciples decide to go fishing. They fish all night long, and they don't catch anything. And then early in the morning, after the sun rises, they see a man standing on the beach, and the man calls out to them, telling them to try fishing from the other side of the boat. They put the nets in, and they catch tons of fish, 153 of them. One of the disciples said, "The man is Jesus." I wonder how Peter felt when he realized that the man was Jesus. I wonder how you would feel if you saw someone who had died, if you saw them with you again. And I wonder if maybe Peter was scared because he had broken his promise to Jesus, if he was worried that Jesus would be angry or upset with him that he had broken his promise. Or I wonder if maybe Peter was just happy and excited to see him. Or maybe he was both all at the same time. Peter immediately jumped into the water and swam to the shore, while the rest of the disciples brought the boat with all of the fish in it to the shore. When they got to the shore, they saw that Jesus had a fire going and that he was cooking breakfast for them, bread and fish. I wonder if anyone has ever made a special meal just for you, and I wonder what that felt like. I wonder how the disciples felt when they saw that Jesus had made them breakfast. They sat down and ate together with Jesus. And after they had finished eating, Jesus turned to Peter and said, "Peter, do you love me?" Peter said, "Yes, I love you." And Jesus said, "Feed my sheep, the people I love." Then a second time, Jesus said to Peter, "Peter, do you love me?" Peter said, "Yes, you know I love you very much." And Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep, the people I love." Then a third time, Jesus said to Peter, "Peter, do you love me?" Peter was starting to wonder if Jesus was really listening to him. Peter said, "Jesus, you know everything about me. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep, the people I love." I wonder what Jesus was trying to tell Peter when he told Peter to feed his sheep, the people that Jesus loves. I wonder how Peter might show his love for Jesus. I wonder how we might show our love for Jesus. I think maybe what we see happening in this story is that Jesus is telling us that the way we can show our love for him, the way we can show how much we love him, is to love the people around us. That when we love the people around us, we're loving God and we're loving Jesus. So there's a project that you might want to work on today that we'll be sending out by email, where you can make your own sheep at home. And as you do so, you might think or talk with someone at home, a parent or a brother or sister, about how you might love someone today as a way of loving Jesus. It's been so good to be with you and to share this beautiful story with you. I miss you and I love you, and I hope that we can see each other again soon.